Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It's time for episode. No, that's not right. I wrote it down wrong. Number 33, I believe it is. It may be 32. I may be thinking that this is 33 because I recorded the 32 last weekend and it got messed up and then I couldn't do it. I don't know. It'll be in the title. It's one of those, 32 or 33. I can't remember. So when I was getting stuff ready, I was like, I feel like I've already talked about this before, but I'm pretty sure it was in the lost episode. Okay, so first I want to say, welcome new subscribers. Y'all, we've made it over 700. That's amazing. And a little bit scary, because I know 700 people aren't watching me at the same time, but that's still... I'm excited about that. And welcome back, subscribers. I can't believe how we've grown. I really didn't know how this would go when I started it, but it's been so much fun, and I'm just happy to have everybody here with me. Listen to me talk about all my making stuff, because, you know, most of my family don't want to hear it all the time. So, yes, I consider this a maker podcast. I like to do the sewing things, the yarny things, and the DIY things. I will say the DIY has slacked off quite a bit, but hopefully cooler weather is on the way and I'll be doing that a little bit more because I do enjoy it. So that's why I call this a maker podcast. If you want to find me other places, the links are down below. I have a blog, I have a Facebook group, I have an Etsy shop. All those links are down below. I also have an email down there. If you want to talk to me or you got a question, you can just send it straight to me. Just know that it could be up to a week before I get back to you. So don't think that I'm ignoring you. It just takes me a while sometimes to get to that. As I do have a job other than this that keeps me away from home a good part of the week. So yeah, what else? Okay, so let me explain just a little bit. Last week this podcast was epic. It was stupidly long, and then it got messed up and it wouldn't upload to YouTube, and I just gave up. And then I did some videos this past week to try to make up for it, and I didn't get my review video done Thursday. I didn't do my Fabric Obsessed Friday. I do apologize, but recording a video every day and editing it and uploading it takes a lot of time, even if they're shorter. Plus, I think that this is what I think is happening, because I updated my video editing software thinking it would help me with some things. I think there are some things that are better, but I think that my computer is not handling it very well, because it's a better program, but my computer's not a better computer, so it's not working together. So, y'all, I swear, as soon as I start talking, my nose starts running. It'll be fine. And then I'll start talking. Allergies still driving me crazy. So what was I talking about? I was talking about the lost episode. So I just didn't get all the videos done I thought I would this week. I just had other things I needed to do. And so I'm doing this one. It's not going to be the same as usual. I'm going to try to go through things quickly as I can, so this doesn't take too long. Because I've got other stuff I need to be doing besides editing videos. I wanted to say that today is the last day to enter my big Yarny Goodness giveaway. I'll try to remember to put an I thing in there. I'm making notes. We'll see if I remember. What happens is, time it gets uploaded to YouTube, because you have to do that in YouTube, I forget about those things, and I'm like, I'm just ready to be done with it. I am. And I am still drinking coffee today in my I Love You More Than Bacon cup. This is actually only my second one. I slept in a bit today, so but I did go ahead and do my newsletter this morning and get that set up. I stayed up very late last night doing a weird blog post that went out today. I'll talk about that again in a minute. But let's talk about my giveaway. This is going to take forever if I keep rambling like that, y'all. Gotta stay on track. The giveaway post. Today's the last day. Tomorrow I'll be announcing the winner, or the winners. There'll be 2 picked from that. I haven't answered any comments on that video. I have tried to heart everyone I saw. Some people say that messes with the random comment picker. I'm not sure if it does or not. I couldn't find any info on that. So after I pick winners, I will go back and respond to everybody's comment. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. I do try to respond to every comment that is left. Sometimes it takes me a couple weeks to get those because sometimes there's so many, and then I realize there's more than I thought. I think yesterday morning I spent time catching up on comments on my videos. So let's see. I already talked about that. I was talking about the weather a little bit before. Now, it cooled down a little bit the past few days. It didn't get out of the 80s, the upper 80s, which is cooler for us, much cooler, and the humidity was down, which is nice. But I'm looking at the weather later this week. Thursday and Friday have a high of 99. That doesn't include the heat index. So, yes, fall has just gave us a little, very small sneak peek, and then it went back. And I'm like, please cool off. I'm just ready. I am tired of the heat, y'all. I am so tired. I haven't had air in my vehicle all summer, so I've been riding with the windows down. Of course, it was nice the past few days because it's not so hot, but I have, you see my arm? One of my arms is darker than the other one because my window's been down. I don't hang my arm out of the thing, but with the window down, it doesn't give you that extra protection, I guess. So yeah, it's weird. I am ready for fall. I know some people are like the heat, but I do not at all. I'm ready for the cool weather. Plus, this transition time right here is making me itch. Everything's flared up. Luckily, it's not on my eyebrows. But I did get a haircut. Y'all can see I got my hair trimmed up. I just washed it earlier, so it's a little bit flat, but that's because it's not long enough to curl by itself. I usually flip it out and stuff when I go to work. It's still a little bit damp, but it was much better. I didn't have her cut it quite as short as the last time because I'll let it grow. I just needed it thinned and stuff because it was just getting like a bush on my head. But some of my other psoriasis, eczema, whatever the heck it is, it's flared up. It's been itchy the past few days. My sinuses continue to aggravate me, even though I take allergy medicine every day. So, yeah, it's frustrating. It's just frustrating. What else? Oh, advent calendars. Southern Skeins advent calendars. I've said it before. I'm making a maker bag for that, which I'll show you one in a little bit that's in progress so you can kind of see what size that is. It's a nice size bag. And I'm doing a crochet pattern for it. There will be a knitting and crochet pattern in it, so you can pick which one you want to do. It's $100. It comes with all 24 mini skeins, extra goodies, the maker bag, the pattern, and that includes shipping for the United States. She does have a listing for international customers, so you can check that out for the added shipping. Yeah, the last day to order those is October 1st, so that is fast approaching. So if you've been wanting one, go check it out. I'll have links down below. Now, hold on a second. I forgot something. Okay, I had one more of my Teadoddles Makes to show y'all. I was gonna show it in Fabric Obsessed haul video, but I'll have to do that later. I have a few fabrics to show you. I'm gonna show y'all today, but I'll do a separate video for that because I'm trying to keep this as quick as possible. We'll see how it goes. But this is what I wanted to show y'all. This is a kitty cat, that she made me. The little kitten, there's a snap, and the little kitten snaps on to the side. I had two at one time. I lost one of them. But it's a little baby kitten. And then I have the big mama kitty with the googly eyes. But I just love this. I would like to make a pattern for this as well as the panda I showed y'all the other day. Because I'd have to figure out a way to keep this head from, it looks like she just hand stitched it. I can see the stitches are pulling out. But I've had this since I was a kid. It just sits on the shelf now. But I'd like to make a pattern for this as well because I think it's just adorable. So I have to figure out how to keep that head from being quite so floppy, but I think it's really cute. So someone suggested in the comments when I was talking about making a pattern for the panda bear, the crocheted panda bear, that I could release it on her birthday, which is actually a good idea. Her birthday was in January, and at the end of this year, I have about 3 weeks off from school, so I plan on taking a break from pretty much everything. That's what I'm looking forward to. But I'll be taking a break from like blog posts. I'll probably have some stuff scheduled that'll still come out, like videos and blog posts. But I'll be taking a break from doing those things and making bags. I will probably close the Etsy shop for those 3 weeks. But I'll be working on things like patterns for the year, blog posts for the year, new bag designs that I want to put in the shop, as well as some quilt patterns that I want to do. I have an idea for some things I'd like to put in the shop that are a little different than the bags. It's more on the art side. So I'll be working on things like that. But I will remind y'all when it gets closer. So I'm working very hard because I'm looking forward to that 3-week break. Yes. Let's see, is there anything else I want to talk about right now? Oh, I did this weird blog post that went out early this morning. It was for Dollar Tree. They are an affiliate of mine on the blog, blah, blah, blah. They sent me a message. I didn't sign up for it first, but then they sent it back out about doing a sponsored post because they sell Hallmark cards. And I didn't know they sold Hallmark cards. Actually, specifically designed for Dollar Tree. And it's only been for like a year, I think. Yeah, because they're celebrating a year today. Anyway, I'll put a link to the blog post down below so you can go check it out. I didn't realize it had to be posted today. And I didn't get the cards till yesterday, y'all. So that was a little crazy. A little crazy. But so busy around here, y'all. Just so busy. My room is a mess. I keep trying to get it straightened up and then it gets messed up again. You know, it's just going to be like that. This is like the busiest time of year for most makers, I think. How do y'all feel about that? I feel like it is. You're getting ready for all the holidays. It's towards the end of the year. You know, a lot of people, especially in your Etsy shops and stuff, you're preparing for holidays because people buy more stuff around this time of year, typically for presents and things, for whatever they celebrate. So, yeah, it's a busy time of the year. Now, I talked about my newsletter before, and if you didn't know, if you sign up for my newsletter on the blog, you can sign up to receive every blog post as I post it, plus the newsletter, or just the newsletter, which will have links to everything I did for the week. Videos, blog posts, things I looked at on the internet, a lot of links to that, you know, stuff like that. But one of the things, and I need to put my banner back up on, I've got some work I still need to do on my website, and I haven't been able to do that yet. But if you sign up for my newsletter, you get a password or access to a private page which has coloring sheets, like adult coloring sheets you can print out and color. They're all drawn and designed by me. I haven't done one in over a year. But I'm hoping this week to take some time to do so. I got some ideas in my head. I need to get them out. Most evenings has been spent crocheting or knitting. So I need to take one and do another design. But I was going to show you a couple things that are up there already. If y'all want to check them out. I'll start. Nope. These are my original designs. This all started actually 2 years in a row. A friend of mine, Monique from Farmhouse Quilts, we did a sew-along for Christmas ornaments. And the last time I did it, I just turned it into a color. My pattern, I turned it into a coloring page. So that's kind of how that started. We didn't get to do it this year. I'd like to do something like that next year, but I'll have to see how things go. But here is one of them. This little gnome under the mushroom is actually a pattern that I designed that is free on the blog. You can look up Merry Christmas Sew Along for that. But I took it and made it into a coloring sheet. I actually like doing this. It's like a doodly kind of thing for me. I draw it all in pencil, and then I go over it with a Sharpie marker and erase away pencil lines, and then I scan it in and put it as a PDF. So there's one. I have this one, which is for this month, actually, September. I'll be doing one for each month. I just haven't been able to do that yet. So there's a few months on there, but not all of them. But I plan on doing one for each month. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done one of these in a year, which is crazy. This one is that little partridge in the pear. There's a pear in it, partridge in a pear tree. That's a pattern on the blog too. It looks different than this does, because this is after I colored in all the stuff. I just had the basic pattern, and then I filled in all these details. This was a fun one. I did a gingerbread man. I've got actually 2 versions of the gingerbread man. There's him playing with the snowballs, and there's one of him cooking bacon in the kitchen. So that was a fun one to do. This one is autumn, so it's a good one for now. It's got a pumpkin and some gourds and a little owl peeking out. That's like the moon up there. This is a gourd laying on its side. So that's a good one for right now. This one's not really, this is for 2018. I don't think anybody would want this anymore. Probably need to, I'll leave it up there, but this one is actually for March. If you look, you can see the M. There's the A and the R and the C and the H. So it says March. It's intertwined in the trees. This is one of my favorite things to do with drawings. Get some little mushrooms and stuff in there. Yeah. This was one I did around Valentine's Day. It's just a bunch of hearts and love and all that stuff in there. This one I really like too. It's a feather that I did some details. It's got words at the bottom. Imagine, wonder, dream, create, make. Yeah. This is a candy. It says sweet up in there. This is a candy wrapper. Actually, sometimes when I was doing these for a little bit, I would take, what's it called? Tinker Sketch. I believe that's what it's called, Tinker Sketch. I'll put a link to that down below, because they have prompts, monthly prompts usually, for sketching little things, and I would look at that sometimes to make up drawings. So, yeah. And this one is just a swirly thing. I designed this. I did a post about printing on fabric, and you can print it on fabric and then use the fabric to make stuff. Actually, I won't be doing it. Excuse me. I won't be doing any of these this year, but I plan on doing more designs like this to print and then translate them into bags. So that is something I plan on for next year. This was just a reindeer. I designed the reindeer with swirly antlers, and the reason he has all that wood fencing under there, so it's to be like his head's hanging over the top, and you got the little beardy thing going on, because I couldn't figure out how to draw the bottom half of that deer. So that's why that one's a little weird. But that's what it is. I had, well, I think those are in, yeah, that must be in my other folder. It's fine. But there's a the ones that are up on the blog. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, you sign up for my newsletter and you get access to those. All right, let's move on to crochet. Let's do some yarny stuff. I don't have any knitting things for you. I've been working on swatches for my next round of reviews for Lion Brand. The Broken Rose Cowl pattern is up on the blog. I put it up there Friday. I'll put a link down below. It's a free pattern. And I talk about how you can use different weights, because the original pattern was written with a number 4 yarn. But you can use any weight of yarn. I gave you recommendations for just the number of chains you start off with. And you just go from there. So this one, and something I forgot to note on there, usually the beginning side is wider than the ending side, and that's for me. It may not happen with everybody, but I believe what's going on there is usually when I do my starting chain, it's much looser than any chains I do within the pattern, because you don't have as much tension on it because it's just a chain. And typically you would put like a foundation row in there, like single crochet or something, but I didn't do that with this pattern. So I think that's why it's looser, which I actually like, because then that looser part can go towards the bottom and it makes it scrunchy. It makes it scrunchier. That's weird. But if you turn it the other way, then it's gonna look weird. So I need to add that note in my pattern. I forgot about that. But this is one skein of Woolies Thick and Quick. So this pattern is really perfect for random skeins of yarn that you have laying around. I think there was 87 yards in this. And then the original one, which is somewhere else, was the Mako Cotton, which was 125 yards of number 4 weight. So it's really perfect for just random skeins of yarn that you have. And you can make them. I plan on making a bunch of them and putting them in what I call my little crochet bag, because I usually take it when I go to family events over the holidays and just let people pick out stuff, because I don't always know what they want. So anywho, and I've started a third one. This one's gonna look really lacy because this is a number 2 yarn, and I accidentally twisted the chain. I started to pull it out, but I decided I wanted to see what it looks like twisted. So I'm going to continue with that. This is called Telluride. It is 82% superfine alpaca, 12% linen, and 6% Donegal, which is the tweed in it. I actually got this from, I don't remember who does that, but I ordered, I signed up for some crochet class or something, and you got a big bag of free yarn, and this was one of the things in there. So I don't think they make this anymore. It's a little bit itchy, even though it says it's super fine, but when I crochet it, it actually seems like it's not as itchy as it is in the skein. So anyway, I'm working on that one, which I probably won't give that one away. Anything with natural fibers, I usually don't give away, or I have to tell them, you know. And the other thing that I started working on the other night is a corner to corner lapkin. I really love how this is working up, this colorway. I love this yarn, and I can see why. I really do love this. It's a denser twist yarn, and it's actually fairly soft. This is the colorway Wildflower Winds. I don't know where they got that name from, but I do like the colors. And actually what this is for is when I gave away those lapkin, or those Afghan squares, and I need to email that lady because it got returned to me. It said there was no such address, but Roseanne, if you're watching, I haven't emailed you yet, but I need to, because I mailed that out to you and they came back to me. Anyway, I had so many people ask for them, which I didn't expect. Most of it was for charities and things like that, nursing homes and things like that. So I thought, you know what? I offered, for the people who emailed me, I haven't replied to the people who commented because I'm not replying to comments on that video. That was also my giveaway video. But I'm telling y'all now, if you're watching, I'm going to make one of these lapgans or hats if you need hats. I said I was going to do one a month. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do one a month, but we'll see how it goes. But I will make something or a bunch of hats or whatever it is you need. If you'll tell me, I'll put you on my list, and then I will send it off as I get it done. I'll just do a different person with each time I finish stuff. But this is the first one. I can't remember who it was that said she would really like that. So, and it's a lapgan. It's just a basic corner to corner. It's not a pattern. My grandma, my Teadoddles actually was in a nursing home for a good part of her later years because of her situation. And I actually have a lapkin in there that I made her because she couldn't crochet anymore, and it was returned to me after she passed. So I know how important it is to have those things. Anyway, so if you will just email me and let me know if you really would like hats or if you'd like a lapkin, just know that I don't know when I'll get it to you. I'm not going to be able to send them all out before the end of the year. Certainly, I will send them out as I get them finished. And I'll just, as they come in, the people requesting them, I'll just send it out. But I felt like that was something I should do. So, you know, I just got to add something else to the list, y'all. Anywho, something else for the yarning bit I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not doing the transition thing. But I ordered these. These came from Mountain Street Arts. Come on, focus for me, camera. There we go. Mountain Street Arts on Etsy. Before I focus back on me, I'm going to take one out. I had these. I realized I didn't have any labels for crochet or knitting, so I ordered these. These are made of bamboo, and you can pick out different fonts. You can pick out different little things here. I went with the heart that looks like yarn. I also got these labels to input on some things that I make. Because when it comes to yarny things, you have to do something like this to label it. You can't really, there. I was focused on my tools for some reason. I don't know. So you have to have something like this. I can't use a stamp or like a sew-in label. Well, this is so hand sew, but you know what I mean. But I really like them. They came in different colors of bamboo. They're very lightweight. They came really fast, actually. I got the package. I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh, these are my labels. I didn't expect that. So, what's gonna do? She has one that has a little yarn ball and it's knit and crochet. It has knitting hooks and crochet hooks, but it wouldn't fit on that size label. So you had to do the one by one. And I really wanted these because I can put it long ways or I can fold it over if I want to. So, highly recommend her. I don't remember how much they cost, but I'm sure it was a fair price because I looked around a lot before I bought them. So, all right, now, what now? Okay, I've been working on bags for the Etsy shop. You may have seen some Instagram posts. We'll be updating some this week as I get them finished. I plan on updating. What I'm doing is just showing them in groups, and then during the week I'll get my pictures taken and get it updated. So I'll be doing weekly updates until I get everything done. So we don't know how long that's going to take. So what I want to show you, I did update this past week. I put a few more pouches in there, zippered pouches. I put a new set of stitch markers in there. I think I showed y'all those. Yeah, with the sewing notion thing, the sewing things as a set. There's 4 sets left. Someone already bought one. Let's see, what else? Oh, I put one. There it is. One finished tote in there because I got this next update's gonna be a lot of totes and some other things that I'll show you. For some reason I had this left from last year. I may have already showed y'all this, but it never got put in the shop. So that one is in the shop now currently. These are $25. These are quilted totes. They do have the full pocket along one side. They have the tab, which now they will have a D-ring. The new ones will have a D-ring. This one doesn't because it was, you know, it was like when I first started making them last year. So I made some of them and I sold most of them, and then this never got put in the shop for some reason. And then I haven't put any more in since, except for those basic market totes, which didn't have pockets. So yeah, this one is in the shop currently. It has this textured cotton bottom on it. That's for the handle and for the bottom. Typically I match the handle to the bottom. So that one's in there. Now the new ones are a little bit different. Made some improvements, I feel, with the D-ring, and the batting I ordered this time is a little bit thicker than what I was using. So these two are actually some I made last year that never got finished, so they'll be coming up. I just don't have interiors for them, so I don't know if they'll be in this update, but these are the Batik Charms, and this has actually purple corduroy on the bottom. We'll have the matching handle, and then this one has blue velveteen on the bottom. These are like bright fall colors. Reminds me of a tree in fall. So those, I don't know if those will be in this update, but they're coming because I gotta finish them up. Okay, now the two that are coming is this one, and yes, that orange really is that bright. It is orange velveteen. For some reason, this orange velveteen, none of the other velveteens I've bought, it's cotton velveteen, give me trouble. Because I don't buy regular velvet because it usually has some stretch in it. The cotton velveteen doesn't. This right here, I don't know why the orange is, doesn't have stretch in it, but it wants to move around. Driving me crazy. Anyway, this has the, it's called uncorked print. It has some shiny gold on it. Look at that. It just looks like a tree, and it will have the orange straps. So I've had some interest in these already, y'all. I may order some more of this uncorked if I can find it, because it seems to be kind of popular, so we'll see. And this one is just neutrals. It's mostly grays. It has the gray velveteen. It does have some black, but it has that gold on it too. Some yeah, and these are quilted. I went beside each seam line like that and down the bottom. Now this one will have a different handle than the bottom, because I realized after I put this bottom on here, the only other gray velveteen I have left is already cut for box bottoms. I don't have any more for handles. So I have an idea what I'm going to use for it, but the handle will be different than the bottom on this one. Now this blue one is already claimed. Someone saw me show it when I just had it in the beginnings before, and they've already claimed this. It has the blue velveteen, and it has the blues and greens with the gold, and it will have a handle to match. And this next one is already claimed as well, but I do have more of this fabric, y'all. So I wanted to say something about special orders. When I say special orders, I mean, like, if you've seen fabric that I've shown and you're like, ooh, I really want this kind of bag out of that fabric, and you message me either on Etsy or email, please, because that's the easiest for me to keep up with, and then I will make it. Now, I do not take custom orders, which would be more like you would pick out the fabric from start to finish. I've already have fabric ordered for the rest of the year, so I may next year start doing that, but as of right now, I don't take that kind of custom order where you would pick out, you'd tell me, hey, I really want some fabric like this, and then I would source it out and we'd do that. Right now, all I'm doing is, when I say special orders, I mean somebody's messaged me emailed me or messaged me on Etsy and said, hey, I saw that fabric on your video. I'd really like to have this kind of bag out of it. That's what I mean. So this one was a special order. It's the Ghastly Snipped fabric, which I love. She wanted a tote out of it. So this has herringbone cotton suiting on the bottom, which is gorgeous. Look at it. I may use that for the handle for that gray bag. I love it with this print. I did the quilting up the side. This one actually turned out a bit taller than the other ones, but it's mostly because I had to cut the print to make sure you get the lady in there, and the lady, she's on the other side too. So yeah, I really love this. This will have matching handles. Ooh, it's so pretty. And I forgot to show y'all, I have the interiors of these bags over here. Let me see, what did I have for, wait, I don't have an interior picked out for this bag yet, so we'll put that back over there. But like I said, I have more of this fabric. I actually have someone who requested a traveling maker bag out of this fabric, so that's coming up, and I'm excited about that one. I think it's gonna be great. I'm gonna pair it with this same fabric. It's gonna be great. You'll see more of that fabric on that bag. This one I couldn't do too much because I wanted to see the lady in the prints, and that's the thing about those big prints. So let's see, this orange bag that I showed before, this is what the inside will look like. It's that color. That's the pocket. Like I said, it's got the D-ring at the top. Let me lay these over here. And this gray bag, this is the interior for it. I don't usually like darker colors, but sometimes the color just screams. It's not too dark. It's got that nice gingham. Of course, it's got the D-ring at the back again. And then the blue bag, even though someone's already purchased it, they might like to see it. Well, they haven't purchased it. They requested that. Let's just say they have it on reserve. So, isn't that pretty? I know the denim's darker, but I loved this just with that. So, that's what the inside of those bags will look like. Next, what do I have? This is turning, it's getting too long, y'all. I have in that same, okay, this is something I can show y'all. I haven't got it quilted yet, but I had these pink squares. So I have this pouch I'll be making out of the pink squares. It's pink velveteen, and then the little pink and purpley squares. So this will be a zippered pouch. And okay, I had a request for a zippered maker bag out of this Notions print, which is like another Ghastly's fabric. So I have that working up, but since I had enough, I decided to make a drawstring one. So this will be coming in there. This is the little drawstring tab I have stitched up there, and then this will be the interior. I love this color, y'all. It's so pretty. This is actually the interior for the zippered one. On the zippered ones, I put the D-ring on the front of the pockets in the side seam, because if I put it up here, it can interfere with the zipper. On the bags with drawstrings or open like the totes, I put it at the top. So that's the other interior. The interior for this bag looks the same. It's just the D-rings at the top. So that will be coming. That's actually, I just gotta sew that in those pockets and that'll be finished. Hold on. Gotta move some things around. Just okay. Next, what else do I have? So I should be able to finish it. It depends on how much I get finished today. And during the week, I plan on sewing some of this. So these are coming up. These are going to be little drawstring bags. They will not have pockets. They're just going to be, they're kind of a small maker bag is what I'm going to call them, because they're in between the mini maker and the regular maker size. But I'm not going to put any pockets in it. I'm just going to be a drawstring bag. Like the mini maker doesn't have pockets. It's too small to have pockets anyway. I thought about it, but then I wanted to get them done. So these have different prints. It'll have this newsprint on the inside, and one of these ginghams for the drawstring top. And I have a bunch of different prints in there. I'm not going to go through all of them. So, I got too much stuff up here. Okay. Now, I've been promising some scrappy maker totes and bags and stuff. So, the only thing I have finished so far is zippy ones. These will be coming up. These are like the super stripped ones. I already quilted these. These are all fabrics I've used in the shop on something else. Sometimes there are other fabrics. They're all different, but they will have this fun chartreuse colored corduroy. It's actually corduroy with stars on it. A fine well corduroy. That's what will be on the back. So those are coming. There'll be little zippy pouches, and they will be zipping this way. This will actually be the way they go. I'll put the zipper across this way. They'll just be flat zippered pouches. It's kind of hard to do a box bottom with all those other seams going on. And then I have these. These will be a little different. They have, I don't know what I'm lining those with yet. I haven't picked that out. These will have this on the back and either this shirting or the drape. These are a little different. I have these two. I did a little more quilting in that solid area. So if I hold this, hold on, let's see. I actually sewed these in strips, so this was all one thing. Then I added extra over here. I cut this somehow, I don't remember, but this, there may have been another one in there. This came from the whole, I sewed a long strip of them and then I cut them. So those are coming. Give me a second, I gotta move some stuff around. Okay, I got things resituated as best as I can right now. And y'all, I ordered me a new chair from Amazon and I cannot wait for it to get here. It's gonna be here, I got fuzz, Monday. It's supposed to be here Monday. This table I said is a drafting table, which is taller. It's like counter height, which I love for when I'm cutting things out. But currently I have this wooden, y'all probably can't see it, but it's like a wooden bar stool that turns. I have some pillows in it to try to cushion my bum, but it's highly uncomfortable. So I ordered a real drafting table chair. Got a really good deal on it. The reviews were good, and they were from crafty people that use it for counter height surface. So I feel pretty good about it. I'm hoping it's way more, and it has rollers on it too. So I'm looking forward to that. Anywho, talk about my chair. So let's see. Doodly doo. I think I've talked about everything except, okay, things coming up in the shop, or some fabrics I wanted to show you. This is not things coming up in the shop, but this is my recent Teadoddles. Y'all, have I shown these already? I think it was in my lost podcast. So if I have shown this in some random video that I don't remember, please forgive me. But Teadoddles Fat Quarter Club, I'm signed up for just 5 fat quarters a month. I think it's like $12.99 plus shipping. It's not too bad. I'm enjoying this very much. I will be signing up for next year. Whenever she has sign-ups open, I will try to let y'all know, because she only opens up sign-ups towards the end of the year for the next year. Anyway, this month's bundle is by Corey Yoder. Her collection Flour Meal, but she added white blender from Sunnyside Up to bring the bundle together. So these are really pretty. There's a pink little floral. There is a little checker or plaid checker. This is the one she's talking about that she added from the other line, which is really cute. And then there's this one. I really like this. And then this one is probably my favorite one. I love the colors in that. Yeah. So that is my Teadoddles Fat Quarter Club. Now, so I showed y'all, I think I showed y'all a while back, I had some Tula Pink De La Luna prints, which is a fabric line. Tula Pink is a fabric designer, if you don't know who that is. And I cut those into mini maker bags. But I told you I was ordering some more from that line. I found a great deal on some of it because this is a designer fabric, which they typically cost $11 to $12 a yard. So that is way too much for me to be making bags and keep my prices the same in there, but I found a stellar deal on this, so I snapped it up. So these will be coming to the shop, okay? Probably closer towards, I don't know. It'll be before Halloween, but I don't know when exactly, okay? So, so let's see. Let's just take a look at these. I know you're gonna love them. I love them. I hopefully ordered enough for everybody to get something that they want. But so this first one, I have it in this colorway, which is this pinkly magenta color, and it's like there's different faces on it. I just love the color she used for this. If you look close, there's like little skulls, and like the butterflies have little skulls, and there's an eye right there and stuff like that in here, okay? Her prints are always like that. There's cobwebs right there. So I have this in this colorway. I also have it in the purple colorway. It's the same print, it's just different colors, which I love this too. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and say that my plan, unless someone asks me for something different, is to make zippered maker bags out of this print, okay? Because I also have these prints, which is just all over Sugar Skull. I have it so detailed. I have it in this purple, and I have it in this neon green yellow color, and I'll be making drawstring maker bags out of these, okay? And then I have the mini maker bags in the print that has the bats and the moons on it. I don't have it where I can get to it right this second. So it'll be like a whole little line. I'll probably have some zippered pouches with leftovers and stuff. So those are, I haven't even cut those because I haven't got the fabric yet. I've got all kinds of other Halloweeny stuff cut out and fall stuff. So I'm trying to start with the fallish stuff first and then move to the Halloween stuff. So now the only other thing I wanted to talk about is stitch markers. I have some fun stitch markers coming into the shop soon. I just put up those, these are the ones that have the sewing machine and thimble and tomato pin cushion and all of that. Those are in the shop. That's a set. I also wanted to say that from now through probably Thanksgiving, or unless I run out of them, I've ordered some gold. Okay, I've done this before. Made with Love stitch markers. I always send, if you order from me, you get one of those for free. So I just sent out 3 orders that were the first ones to get them. So you'll get the special gold one for the fall is what I'm doing, okay? I'll go back to the silver ones when I do the winter stuff because I just like that. Plus I'm gonna have some different kind of things besides stitch markers. I had all of these. That's backwards. Let's get one that I can turn around easy. Okay. So these were so long. I thought they were so cool, and I got a great deal on them. It's like a segmented feather. I have the round earring backs on them, and I will be selling them in sets as earrings because they're so long. Now you can use it for whatever you want to, but I'll be selling those in sets as earrings, as well as I did put some on the bigger lobster clasp that you can use as a zipper pull. So that's what I'll be selling them as. You can use it as a stitch marker if you want to. They're kind of big, but Yeah, I'm gonna sell them as zipper pulls and earring sets. And then I have these, which will also be sold as earrings. I didn't have enough of them to really put. It's like a skeleton leaf. They're very light. They look big, but they're very light. And I have the round leatherback earring to match. They have the triangle jump ring on them. So those will be sold as earrings as well. Now, I also have these fun little stitch markers. I have some with lobster claw clasps. I have some with earring backs. Y'all know I love Alice in Wonderland. So I paired these together. It is a caterpillar wrapped around a mushroom, and the little tag says drink me, and then on the back you can see the rest of the caterpillar. I think it's cool, so I have it with the earring back as well as the lobster clasp. I'll be putting those in there. Y'all, I had more fall stitch markers. Let me just zoom at this. Had some leaf ones that were really cool, some small leaf ones. But I realized when I was putting them together that they were just breaking in half. It's like I can't put that in there. So now I've got to source some more. Other than the earring leaf ones and the zipper pulls, I don't have any. I do have that Alice in Wonderland theme. That's not really fall, but I don't have any other fall ones. Now I do have some Halloween ones, okay? I have, and like I said, I usually put half on the earring back, half on the clasp. But if you don't see any with the backing that you won't, let me know. I'll change it out for you if you want to order it. So I have these sugar skulls, which I really like those. They're pretty detailed. I have, now these you'll probably see on, I have all small hooks on them, so they'll probably be on zipper pouches and stuff, but it's vampire teeth. And like I said, I have them all on the small lobster clasp. And then I have these are actually on earring back or lobster clasp. I know it's an octopus, but he looked like a ghost to me, so I'm calling him an octoghost, or no, an what did I say? Ghostopus. Because he looks like a ghost, even though it's an octopus. So, then I just got in. I haven't put these on clasps either, but they probably will be the smaller loop because they're smaller ones. They're bats. Then I'll be making some bigger ones out of these. I gotta put beads and stuff on these, so I haven't done these yet. Out of these pumpkins. It's like a little plastic. Looks really detailed though. Jack-o'-lantern. So, then once I get some more fall ones, I wanted some leaves or something that wasn't just Halloween. So, but those will be coming up into the shop as well this week. I have them all made, most of them, except the back ones. I just need to put them together. So, if I don't use all the bat ones and the vampire teeth ones, they're smaller, so I probably would, like I said, put them on zipper pulls and stuff for pouches. If I don't use them all, I will maybe sell them in sets or something like that. So that is everything, and I'm under an hour, so I'm gonna try to finish this up because I wanted it to be less time than this, but I didn't want to just do a quick update again because I feel like I've been doing that a lot here lately. So this week, what we got to look forward to. I'm at House in the Winter on Monday. I'll do a quick little video for that, or the winners for the Yarny Goodness giveaway. I don't have a tutorial Tuesday planned this week. I don't have an idea about what I want to do. So if y'all have suggestions or something y'all want to see, or that's usually where I get most of my tutorial Tuesdays. Someone will ask me a question. I think, hey, maybe I should do a video about this. So if you have suggestions, let me know. I do remember someone asking me the homespun yarn, because I said I liked it so much. How do you count your stitches? Which I feel for them. So I may do a video about working with fluffy yarn and some tips for that, but I don't know that that's going to happen this week. But I do, on Thursday, we'll have my review finally for the Lowlander Yarn Club that I haven't done yet. So, and then I'm going to have a podcast next week. So that'll probably be the only videos I do this week. I don't know what I'm putting on the blog this week. I really haven't thought about it, and I need to. It's terrible. So, look for more bags in the shop, some more videos, and fun stuff coming up. If you have questions, you can always email me. My email is always down below. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing and joining the Maker Madness. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.